when AI keeps evolving and every day we seem to be talking about some different level or use cases and so on, how do you know what to spend your money on?
Good morning. Glad I'm here this morning, and thanks for the question. That's the hardest question that people are grappling with, and therefore building a component layer of AI that is able to swap out and swap in technology that is relevant for the time is probably the biggest moat that people will build in the software layer. It's amazing. I mean, if we look at just the 2 years of the evolution, it's beaten Moore's law by 50 times. There are attributes about AI which is 100x better than what ChatGPT 3.5 came out with. So we remain agile in our product stack, and we're energized actually by the fact that it keeps changing because we have newer opportunities for innovation.
And what's your approach here? I mean, when it comes to deployment of AI internally and externally, it seems that SMFG is sort of testing it internally first to refine AI for external rollout. Is that the case? And what is the consideration that you need to make here to decide that?
We describe this actually as a dual engine approach, and it's good the way you framed it. We're setting up, I have 2 roles. So I will be the AI advisor on role number 1 to the group CEO and the management team on AI transformation and value. And equally, on the other hand, I'm starting an AI venture headquartered in Singapore, where SMFG is an investor, and I would be the CEO. The idea here is that we test solutions in a sandbox. If you think about it quite simplistically, how can a startup succeed? It needs capital, we have that. It needs a customer, we have that. It needs a sandbox, which being provided by the bank. And as we build products for their consumption and their consumers, we're going to then productize that for their customers so that we can get their customers to consume AI. That's the plan, and that's the exciting thing about this opportunity. We have a large bank to transform, a massive market in Japan to enable AI, and a venture that can build products that are innovative, edgy, and agile.
Can I ask then, why this AI venture here in Singapore, given that one of the main investors here is SMFG, one of the biggest banks in Japan? Why not in Tokyo?
Great question. 3 things here. Singapore is one of the largest financial hubs of the world and probably one of the most multicultural cities of the world. It attracts great talent and has a regulator that is aligned to wanting to do more with AI. And the time zone helps a lot. We're very close to India, where we can create more AI capacity, and we're very close to Tokyo. So it's a combination of those factors that makes it the best place to incubate a startup.
And my understanding is that the first step is to look within the bank itself, right, as customer zero in terms of rolling out AI, agentic AI, etc. I saw a very interesting statistic yesterday. The Ministry of Communications in Japan's white paper showed that adoption of Gen AI in Japan only sits at around 27% when compared with China, for example, is around 80%. And I'm just wondering, in terms of that transformation within the bank itself, where do you see the biggest challenges?
That's a great question, and I will go and read that paper that you just said. I haven't come across it yet, but it doesn't surprise me at all. We are actually going to launch one of the biggest corporate learning programs in the world. And we're actually bringing in a leader to create a layer of AI training and skilling the people, because at the end of the day, you have to create the skill that then develops into knowledge that then can be created into a product or a solution. So it's actually us that has to enable each of the employees, and we're committing a lot of resources to that enablement.